We just got a really important signal coming in from traditional finance. I want to share that with you as well as its effects on the cryptocurrency market. This is peer-to-peer trades. Hello and welcome to Peer-to-Peer Trades, the channel you come to for the biggest moves in cryptocurrency. If you're new here, I want to invite you to hit the subscribe button and don't forget to turn the bell notifications on so that you can stay up to date with this time-sensitive information. I want to talk about the S&P 500. So we have two really bullish closes that I want to discuss with you and kind of explain what I think could happen as a result of a trend continuation in the S&P, and then kind of break down what I'm looking for in Bitcoin to continue to hold my long exposure. We have been, very vocal on the channel that we've been very bullish, and we've been bullish and long since 18K. So if you're following channels that have been to the contrary, don't forget to subscribe. And what I need to see for a retracement or a flipping of that bias so that we can lock in our profits, close those longs, and walk away with a pretty juicy profit. So without any further ado, let's go ahead and dive into the charts. All right, so we're going to start out on the weekly. There is an even higher time frame signal that I want to go through, but I want to draw your attention to this structure here. So we've been in this falling broadening wedge for a while. We got the breakout, retest, and rally. We really need to take out this high at around $415 on the S&P, and given the price candle structure, or given the price candles that we're looking at here, we're looking at a hammer candle. That's when you have an open and a close that is green, no wick on top, and a big wick underneath. That's exactly what we're looking at right here. This shows a strong amount of demand. It shows that whenever the dip comes down, bulls are showing up. Bulls are ready to push up to higher prices. Now, I would not be surprised that when we get the Monday open in the stock market, that this even gaps up above $415. So do be on the lookout for that. Watch this Monday open. It's going to be really, really important and telling to the continuation of this bullish trend that we're seeing here. Just a note on the trend, we had a low, we had a lower low, then we got a higher low, so higher highs. We really need to take out this high. If we take out this high, that is a strong signal to the market that we are ready to advance to higher levels in the S&P, and that will carry forwards with all risk-on assets, including Bitcoin. Now, I want to switch gears a little bit and talk about the monthly chart, because this is actually really, really an important note to make here. This is the highest close that we have had in a year. If we count these candles, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. This is the highest price that we have had in 13 months. Over a year, we have not seen prices in this. We have held strong resistance at this level right here, and we are about to break through. We are about to confirm a candle body close on a very high time frame, a break above this level. Now, this is a monthly chart. Monthly charts it shows up as a very small movement on the candle, but when you're in the lower time frames like the daily, the 4-hour below, it's going to look really, really volatile. So do expect a little bit of volatility in the short term as the next monthly candle consolidates and finds its ground. The bulls and the bears always fight at the new monthly open. So we might get a little bit of a wick down to kind of test that level and prove that the bulls are there. But then from that point on, I anticipate that May is going to be another green candle. And if I was to speculate, I think that the candle for May is going to be 3 times bigger than the candle close here for April. The April close is 1.6%. I think that we're going to close out May anywhere from 3 to 5%, maybe even more for the S&P 500. So it's going to be a really big move as far as the S&P 500 is concerned. Now, switching gears a little bit and heading over to Bitcoin. Bitcoin's monthly chart is not looking too shabby either. Bitcoin has been bullish a lot longer than the S&P has been bullish. We have been on a rally for the last 1, 2, 3, 4 months. Just got into the month of May here. And again, if I am to pick a side, I think that May is going to close a green candle. So 30 days from now, this is not going to be a red candle. I think this is going to be a green candle. And I think that it might even close at or above the 50 moving average here on the monthly, which is currently sitting at around $35,318. Pretty big move, pretty big jump. That's about, a 25% move, maybe more, maybe more. We do have some considerable resistance here. So this whole area is actually quite a lot of resistance. If we do get above that, then the next level to pay attention to is going to be up here at around 50K, 45 to 48. We'll call it, yeah, $45,000 to $47,000. So if we do get past this 30K level, I'm expecting there to not be a ton of resistance until we get to that 45 to 48-ish $1,000 level. Pretty exciting stuff. You know, we're pretty counter trend. A lot of people have been calling for lower levels. A lot of people have been calling for an extended bear market. A lot of people have been calling for a double bottom. A lot of people have been calling a lot of bullshit. But if you've been following this channel, you've been in this trade since we were in at 17 and 18. You guys probably got in at 20 or 22. Just because, you know, there was a lot of fear in the markets. It's okay. There's a lot of fear in the markets. But yeah, things are looking really good here on the monthly. Let's go down to the weekly. Weekly still in consolidation, not surprising. 30K is a bitch. 30K is a lot of resistance, but we have nothing telling us to slow down here, that we are on top of the 7 moving average. Our bull market indicator is green. We're about to have a cross of the 30 and the 50, showing that the momentum is still present. We haven't had a narrative shift. We haven't had a sentiment shift. We haven't had euphoria yet. I think that we get one more impulse where, let's say we hit that 45 to 48K level. We'll get a little bit of an impulse, bring in some euphoria, bring in some new users, and then maybe from there we cool off and consolidate for an extended period of time. These markets don't go up very, very quickly, especially when you're in phase 1 of a bull market. I am going to take the stance now that I think the low is in. I don't think that you're going to see a price lower than 15,473. I don't think that you're going to see a lower price than that. I think that we could revisit the range lows, but, you know, I don't see it coming to below $17,000 personally. And before that, I think that we rally up to 48K. If I was to guess, if I was to draw this out, I think what happens next is we get kind of a breakout at this move. Come on, give me my pen tool. We get a breakout, we come up to 45, we get a big correction down, and then we consolidate at a higher range. We'll begin to develop a new range at a higher level. That consolidation can take several months. That might even take us well into well into after the halving in 2024. But I don't expect an all-time break, an all-time high break. I don't expect a real consistent move to the upside into a bull market condition before the halving. This is just something that I believe. Be happy to be proven wrong if we break an all-time high before a halving. That's going to cause a lot of very interesting narratives because that's never happened before. But yeah, I think in the short to medium term, we continue to rally with targets, you know, up to mid to high 40s, for the price of Bitcoin here. That is all the time I have for today. If you guys enjoyed this content, please leave it a like. Don't forget to subscribe and turn the bell notification on so that you can stay up to date with the biggest moves in Bitcoin. Please share this content with your friends, anybody who is trading these markets and maybe not doing so hot. We pride ourselves on focusing only on the big moves, the most successful moves, and the best market conditions that you can really get ahead and capture those percentage points in the right market conditions. That is all the time I got for today. Please trade safe. It is a jungle out there. Peace.